episode of Loud About Nothing. It's me, your boy, the hottest dude in the podcast game, Sebastian Conelli. And as always, per usual, we got the cute boy here himself, Robbie boy. Robbie, say hello to the beautiful people.
Beautiful people. Did you see in the comments? This isn't to the beautiful people. This is to you.
Oh,
hello,
say
beautiful
hello.
people.
Thank you. Please say hello before
beautiful people. I hope that you're feeling beautiful today.
I hope you feel beautiful.
I hope you feel beautiful.
I felt beautiful. Yesterday, someone goes, "Oh, I like your outfit," and I go, "Thanks. I feel like Diane Keaton." And then everyone went, "What does that mean?" I go,
I don't know what that means.
I just felt I didn't know
Diane
either.
Keaton is Michael Keaton's wife or mother, or neither.
Grandmother.
Grandmother? No, wait. All right,
Diane Keaton. No, Diane Keaton. It's
you
Michael
see how
Keaton's
fun
grandmother.
It is?
No, Rob.
You see how easy it is to fuck with me? This is what my bullies would do. They can make anything up.
I mean, you're the
I
one
had
who
no
asked
idea.
about-
I go, what? Really?
Diane Keaton it cannot be Michael Keaton's mother.
What? They're married?
I don't know.
Okay.
You want to check?
No, it's all right.
What a beautiful moment. Let's continue going in the world not knowing this information.
I don't need to know who Diane Keaton is. I know.
Not a good way to start a podcast with two boys. I don't need to know who Diane Keaton is.
Well, how old is she? I don't know.
How old is
I don't even know. Well, I don't know. I don't know about her.
She's a tremendous actress.
Okay.
Something's got to give.
Okay.
You never seen that one?
No, but I've heard about it.
Tremendous.
Okay.
She was in a ton of movies. She was famously in Annie Hall.
Yeah. She's Annie Hall?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
So
Haven't seen it. Won't ever see it at this point.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I saw it because my parents loved it. Was such like a New York romantic kind of movie, you know?
I'm sure I would have liked it if I saw it
Robbie,
pre-knowing
can I
all
tell
this
you
stuff.
this?
What? It's a lot of people's favorite movie.
Nobody loved New York more than Woody Allen.
Okay.
Which sucks.
That sucks.
Because his other love,
maybe
we
we need
love.
a new...
He loved one thing.
We need a
love.
new Woody Allen. We need a new love person who writes love letters to New York.
He wrote such beautiful love letters. Like there's stills of how much he loved New York.
Yes. I love New York. I'll make some beautiful shots of New York. Give me the opportunity.
I love that. Yeah.
I love rom-coms.
Yeah.
That's maybe one of my favorite types of movie, if not my favorite.
I know. This is what's so heartbreaking about besides the horrors.
Yes.
This is also hard. This is the second thing that's heartbreaking.
I would love to be able to make a iconic New York rom-com. Not famously. I'm just going to say the movie Past Lives, the whole location scouting of this movie, I had like a 2-day love affair, I guess we'll call it, with someone, and we went to all of the locations in Past Lives. And I'm like, I could have done location scouting for this movie in the Lower East Side. Well, it's like first.
You had a 2-day love affair with someone, and you did.
You know about it.
Wait, you had a 2-day love affair with someone?
The Dumbo Ferris wheel or the Dumbo carousel was one of the locations. We made out all the places that they went on
purpose?
Dates. No. I did this, and then a month later, I watched Past Lives, and all the places that I had my little 2-day excursion was in this movie. And I'm like, oh damn! I could have
got it right.
Yeah,
the movie
they got it right 100%.
Wow.
I think I could do location scouting for a New York rom-com. Well,
but you would have to live the rom-com and then go, wait,
Feel
where do
it
we
out.
go? You would have to rom-com in real life.
I could do any borough. You give me any borough, I'll get you a nice rom-com that feels grounded.
You know the places in all the rom-coms.
Yeah, that are actually romantic. I told you about I was walking around.
Yeah, the makeout wall.
And it says kissing spot here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, I've made out on that wall more than once. How do they know?
And then they put it there.
They put kissing spot here, yeah.
I mean, you're
on
a
the wall.
manifestation queen.
I know.
Bro.
I know.
That's incredible.
Yeah. So I love New York and I love rom-coms. I think, I don't know. I was thinking about this because of the Superman situation.
Situation.
Just like, whatever.
No, the situation
I
with
think
Superman.
the rom-com needs to be further in the relationship now. It needs to be from situationship to like love or something like that.
So
It can't be a meeting. I don't care about the meet
friends
cute,
with benefits type movie.
which I liked, but that has a meet cute in it. I don't need the meet cute in the rom-com anymore.
You don't need the meet cute.
No,
Why is that?
because everybody knows everybody at this point.
What do you mean?
Where everybody's just in orbit with each other. People are meeting on the apps. Like they're not meet cutes.
You're never meeting in real life. You're saying.
I do meet people in real life, but I don't think that's what's happening to most people. I think most people, it's just like you meet somebody online and then they're in your online orbit and then it's like, all right, are we gonna meet up? Or there's a friend of a friend and I see their Instagram and it's just like the meet cute is like, all right, we met, and then but it's not. It doesn't even hold as much weight because then you could just find them on the internet or something. Like there's no mystery after the meet cute. Unless they're off the grid, which is cute.
To be off the grid
is romantic.
God.
And you can allow yourself to romanticize someone more if they're off the grid.
Oh God, to be off the grid
Completely.
is the hottest thing you could be.
I know, I agree.
To post videos is the least hot thing I've ever done. I'm fat as shit. And still the thing that's least hot about me is that I post on the internet
every day.
It's truly like literally I could gain another 100 pounds and they'll go, that's okay. Did you see the internet stuff? Did you see him online? God, to be free, I could lose all my teeth and it would still be like, that internet stuff that you do is really the worst, you know?
Yeah, it's tough. I agree.
God, know that one
all
day.
It's just relentless that we promote and post.
One day when I don't show up
everything's
online,
out there.
That is the new end of Good Will Hunting when he shows up at the door and he's not there. The new end of Good Will Hunting is you show up on Instagram and you search Sebastian, user not found.
User not found.
That is the end of Good Will Hunting nowadays.
Because I like doing the podcast.
User not found.
But the social media is exhausting.
When you can't find the user, they found themselves.
Yes. Yeah. So what's your ideal? Just perform live?
Yeah, I would.
Just perform live.
In an ideal world, I would not have to be online.
At all.
No.
Just you
is
go
that
to,
bad
you
to
show
say
up
publicly?
to the show. No, it's fine. You like performing live. And then maybe some movies if you fuck with the movie.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, but yeah. I think posting online is embarrassing.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Like I said, I like doing the podcast, but
there's
people that
I enjoy doing the podcast. I'm not saying that, but it's not. That's not
posting online every day.
Yeah, that's not
Ideally,
posting online every day.
No, like
if
we
I
have
could
a
just do the
Patreon
podcast and not post online, and it just goes somewhere and I don't even see it.
Yeah,
that would be incredible.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
But so anyways, back to my point. The meet cute now in today's world isn't followed by mystery. It's followed by an assault of information. So I think it just loses the flair. I think there's more flair in making it work. This is my new thing.
Yeah. Because a lot of meet cutes, you'll find that one of them's in a relationship at the time.
Sure, yeah.
You in these movies, you Google them, they're in a relationship. All right, I'm done.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's it.
Yeah.
A lot of these movies are, they're dating someone. I'm done.
Yeah. You would hope that would end the thing, but
you would hope. But some people believe. Some people read that book too many times. A little engine that could.
Okay.
And apply it to dating. I go, babe. Maybe we should. Maybe the little engine should take a break and go back to the station.
Yeah.
I think also every borough should have a rom-com. There's never really been a Staten Island rom-com.
Really? King of Staten Island wasn't a rom-com?
No, that's not a rom-com.
Okay. That was a com.
Yeah, that was a comedy.
Okay.
Definitely. I would want to see
You want a Staten Island rom-com?
I would love that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you love a Staten Island rom-com?
It would be fun.
They bump into each other. Oh my God, we have the same pills deal. I'm sorry.
The meet cute. We're back to a meet cute.
We're back to a meet cute. No, they bump into each other. They go.
They've been going to, we'll say NA for 6 months, and we're dropped into that.
Yeah, I could joke about it because I've lived in that world.
Pete tried to do it. He tried to give Kim a Staten Island rom-com,
and he did. He
did a pretty good job. Yeah,
he hit the spots. He hit good spots.
I was telling you, Pete is sober now, and he's really reaching his height of Staten Island, which I really like. I've been really enjoying watching him do interviews because he's just more Staten Island than he's ever been. He's wearing only velour jumpsuits. He's wearing Timbs to these engagements.
Yeah.
He's just like a little bit louder and more like talking shit. Like he's not as quiet and subdued and like, oh,
Sure.
like he's kind of in that Staten Island guy mentality, like a little more alpha,
Stepping into
like not
his
even
power.
Yeah, stepping into his power, which is just funny to watch because he is so Staten Island, and I think he gets muted a little bit when he's just like, yeah, when I'm like smoking weed, which is interesting for me to also know.
Yeah.
Because I was smoking weed almost every day for 2 years,
And
which I've cut back actually over the last 2 months.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I think everyone has an archetype that they could step into more that will help elevate who they are.
Yeah. It seems natural, which is nice too. Because I'm like, yeah, he grew up on Staten Island.
Yes.
Like, he still is a guy from, at the end of the day, he's my exact age from Staten Island.
It's beautiful.
And that's who he is.
It's beautiful.
And he's
to
got
step
really
into it.
fucking famous. Like he did all this shit in between, but at the end of the day, like
He remembers who he is.
yeah,
It's like,
and that's
remember your
really who
roots.
he is. Yeah.
And here's the thing: no one wants you to remember your roots more than a kid of Staten Island.
Yeah, sure.
Nobody wants to go remember your roots.
Yes.
Yeah, that is. I think that's good, and I think probably people from all over the country and the world probably have their power that they could step into based on where they grew up.
I don't know if some places are muted. Like you grow up, especially you grow up super wealthy. I think I don't know how much. Like Staten Island has a lot of personality.
Yes, I didn't say personality. I said step into their power.
I guess.
And
But
power
I don't know if that's
isn't always a good
real. Yeah,
I
true.
guess
Okay,
you're right.
sure.
Thing. Yeah. I guess like these.
Like you
places
need to have an accent. Like if your parents have an accent, then I think I don't know. You know what I mean? Like then there's some level of personality, which maybe is a bad metric, but I use accents as a little bit of a metric of personality, or like coming from a family with personality.
Interesting. Yeah, because I never really met someone with like a real thick accent that had no personality.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. You go, oh, hey, Tom, how you doing? How am I doing? I'm doing fine. I had some toast this morning.
What is this? Is this no accent?
This is a guy with an accent with no personality.
Okay. Oh, all right.
Guy with an accent, no personality.
Okay. I was like, is he trying to do no accent right now?
No, this is guy thick accent, no personality.
Okay, all right.
You never find it.
I agree.
You know, hey, Tom, did you read the newspaper? I did. I don't know.
I agree. Yeah.
Hey, Tom, did you like the meal? Okay. It was fine.
Yeah.
But did you see the clouds are moving in? It's crazy. There's so many planes in the sky, but there's clouds, huh? Isn't that interesting?
No, that you don't find that.
Me and my girlfriend, we were thinking about going on vacation, but it would be too much.
No, more accent, more personality and like sometimes to a detriment, but in my experience, that's the case.
That's interesting. That is interesting. Yeah, I think that when I step into like power, clothing does make you feel powerful.
Yeah, for sure.
It makes you feel,
or at home.
Yeah, it makes you feel comfortable.
Yeah,
and I'm always that metric of you want to walk the line where how far can you get where you're still wearing the outfit and the outfit's not wearing you.
Yes.
How high can you get on that metric is what I like.
Yeah, that's true.
What's the absolute limit?
Which that always doesn't have to come from like what you grew up doing.
No, it could be what you love.
Yeah, what you love.
Yeah.
You feel good in it.
I mean, GOTS wouldn't exist if it came that way.
You're right. We're not. Maybe millennials will have goth children.
That's a fucking horror movie.
What?
A world in which GOTS don't exist. Okay. And it's just a bunch of
that is a horror movie.
Of literally guys that like Pokemon and guys in collared shirts being like, the world is a worse place. In a world where goth girls don't exist.
What's the story you didn't like?
What?
In the mall?
Oh, Hot Topic.
Hot Topic. So the children of the generation of Hot Topic kids are now having children. So they could raise those kids on Hot Topic.
Yeah.
The second generation of Hot Topic will be coming.
Praying at the
Lord
of Edward
probably
Scissorhand
soon.
and Slipknots.
Yeah, of course. Well, there's got to be people that were raised now by two goth parents
In the
that
future-
wear pale makeup and black eyeliner
eyes.
and have all black clothing,
Oh.
and they're raising children.
Someday in the future, someone's gonna be. These are my mother's vintage goth platform knee-high leather boots.
Yeah, of course.
This is
This is a millennial
a
contribution to the world.
it's a family heirloom tail that I'm
Yeah.
wearing.
Great grandmother.
My great
Hopefully.
hopefully. Oh,
Hopefully we
God.
make it to see that far.
Yeah. Wow. I never. A world in which, that's we're gonna be getting second and third generation goths.
Yeah, for sure.
The future can be good.
Yeah. I watch it like Kyrie Irving is a controversial figure, we'll say. But I watched his like stream or like highlights from his stream, and I'm like, he's just a guy from New Jersey. Like he talks about growing up in New Jersey and how he grew up around so many different cultures and whatever. And I'm like, oh yeah, he's just a guy from New Jersey.
Even the anti-vax stuff.
I mean, it's just, I think,
Is that little guy from New Jersey?
yeah, I think it's just to question everything.
Yeah.
To question everything. He's accepting of all different types of people. I think he's trying to find the underdog situation of whatever. Look, do I agree with him about the vaccine? No. But do I know people from New Jersey that will have like maybe like more socialist views and then not get the vaccine, but then be pro Palestine and then be all over, really good at basketball, and then have a group of friends that are all from different parts of the world? Like, I think sometimes guys from New Jersey are hard to pin down. Like, it's harder to put them in a box. You're around a lot of different things.
Interesting.
Yeah. And like, you question a lot of things, and I think you're just hard to put in a box sometimes.
You would say New Jersey's the biggest question state.
It's pretty much up there. It's got to be one of the most diverse states.
Which is not
like
I'm
Queens,
not even saying diverse.
New York.
I'm saying questions.
But I think like if you have such a diversity of thought and just like backgrounds and cultures and people and whatever, you're going to question things.
I actually think New York is one of the most I know it states without having knowledge.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, you think about it. Most people I grew up all thought they had the right answer.
So they're not contrarians. I know.
I know this.
I know this.
I know this. They don't question things.
I would say
they go, "You're wrong. I know this."
Okay.
They don't go, I wonder what that is. You're saying question. New Jersey questions things.
Sure.
New York knows.
But I guess he finds
and they stand on it right or wrong.
Okay, no matter what.
No matter what.
Yeah.
Which is a bad quality. I think questioning things is better.
Yes. I would say so. But he just he reminds me of people that I grew up with.
Interesting.
And I'm like, yeah, because I see him talk, and he's a really nice guy. And I think he like means well, and he thinks in his head he means well. So yeah, I don't know. And look, I wanted everybody to get the vaccine. Like, I got the vaccine, and I thought it was whatever. He also makes he has a team of medical people, I'm sure, around him, and he's questioning these things. And it's like, do I need to? Like, his livelihood is his body, which I'm not saying that he shouldn't have gotten it, but do I understand why he was putting extra questioning into it? Sure.
Yeah.
Do I agree with it? No. Do I think mRNA is a great scientific advance? Yes. But do I agree with every guy in New Jersey? No. But you try to find 80% that you agree with these people on generally, and it's like you find 80% within every person, you can hopefully find 80% that we agree on.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of issues.
There's a lot of issues.
In the world.
There's a lot of issues.
So if we can agree on 80%, 70%, there's plenty of people that got the vaccine that I don't agree with, probably 70% of what they do. 100%. Maybe the vaccine is only in the 30% that I agree with them in.
Yeah.
So it's all just, I mean, I grew up around a bunch of very eclectic, different types of people.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So, and it really,
but it's cool to see these
you get
people
to pick and choose that's interesting about you. This is interesting about them, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You try to take the good in people.
See, I grew up in a place where you didn't want to be different.
Yes. Everyone was just different.
Where you were from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just what it was. It was unavoidable. I think 30% of people in my hometown weren't born in the United States.
Yeah.
And then probably like 60 or 70% were first generation immigrants or families of that. I've talked about on my like soccer team. I think there was like 8 languages spoken on my varsity soccer team.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Wow. No, yeah. In New York, that's why I think it's all I know.
Yeah.
And it was very like
But there's parts of New York that are super.
It was still very tribal. Like, this is my neighborhood. That's your neighborhood.
Yeah. I guess I'm like thinking Queens. Queens is the most, I think, diverse area in the world. But 100%. You think it's by neighborhood?
I think it's by neighborhood still. Yeah. I think people stay in their neighborhood. They come to New York, and they go to the neighborhood to acclimate from moving from their country that they're from to this country. They go to a neighborhood that is with their people that speak their language, so they could slowly acclimate into the world. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Into New York and this country. You know?
Yeah.
From wherever they're from. So I do think that it was very neighborhood based. A lot of the problem why Italians and Irish people hate each other in New York was because they were close in neighborhoods.
I see.
And they would butt heads.
But they would go to the same school?
Yeah.
So I guess everyone would just go to the same school. And like I don't know. I don't know everybody's experience. I went to my high school, but it was like, I don't know how confident you were or good at sports or charismatic you were, I think determined popularity.
Interesting.
Over anything?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
In my high school?
How charismatic you were.
Charismatic, maybe good at sport. Like, you had to have a checklist of things. Likeable.
It wasn't just one thing.
No. And it wasn't like money. Some schools, it's like the rich people are the popular people.
Yes.
Which was not the case.
That was not the case in my school either.
Which is cool.
Which is great. I think that's great.
I agree.
I think that's some of the rich kids were embarrassed.
That's interesting.
It is interesting.
Would they throw the parties?
There was a couple of rich kids that threw the parties or had like nice cars and stuff like that. But then there was a ton of kids. I mean, the most popular kids were not the rich kids at all.
Yeah.
Also,
that's not everywhere.
In the 2000s, you were also able to dress really cool and like present really like stylish for cheap.
Which is great. Yeah, 100%.
Which was incredible, right? You didn't need the Echo Velours or the Baby Fats or, right? You could wear just a rhinestone tank top or a big white T-shirt, you know? Like, that got you really far.
I would say, because you go to the stores in the city that they sell like cheap clothes, like a Dr. J's or something like that.
Cheap clothes, and that was what was popular.
Yeah, exactly. You could be very fashionable on those types of clothes.
On a
budget.
If
you probably had family that lived in the city. Most people in Sayreville, I think, had some.
$5 to $10 were picking up shirts, and you could be. These are nice looking shirts that would make you seem popular. I don't know if they have that now. Is it ASOS or whatever, or
I guess Sheen was that a little bit. I don't know. Do people still go to Jimmy Jazz?
Jimmy Jazz is expensive now.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Jimmy Jazz is expensive.
Yeah, no. I mean, you could get away with. I mean, South Pole, to me, was like nice.
Yes.
Which I didn't realize that it wasn't seen as cool. Like, I wanted to wear it because it was cool.
It was the opposite of North Face. It was almost cooler in where I'm from to do no name. If you couldn't get the top, you do no.
Okay. Interesting.
Just a puffer jacket, not even a label on it.
Where'd you get that? Yeah. It's more about the coloring.
You go to Burlington Burlington Co-Factory discount.
Yeah. Did we talk about matchy on the podcast?
I don't know, but I love matchy.
Yeah, we love matchy.
Someone said the other day, they go, oh, I grew up, I was wearing matchy. I was made fun of. I go, are you kidding me?
Matchy was like what I was aspiring to all the time.
If I was so excited when I found like a red shirt that matched my red sneakers.
Yeah, red sneakers, probably a hat. You wanted to fit it at the time that was probably like black with a color or whatever. You have
I do full red sometimes.
Yeah,
I would do
red,
full green,
red,
lime green. Bro,
well, I saw a guy today on the train. Green do-rag, green hat, green shirt, green socks, green T-Max.
Incredible.
And I go to him, I'm like, bro, I love your shoes. And he's like, thanks, bro. I mean, he was wearing fucking T-Max. And I'm like, those shoes are 20 years old. And they were in incredible condition. And full green outfit.
I love matchy.
I love matchy too. And I don't think that's a Northeast thing.
It's truly, that's a way to show you care.
Yes.
That's a way to show that, hey, I care about what I'm wearing right now.
100%.
Is by matching completely. And then I see all the advice online. It's like, don't match completely.
Why?
I don't know, man. I didn't go to FIT. But
yeah.
They're telling me don't match completely.
I think, but like the
play
jerseys,
with the color wheel. I don't
really?
know.
No.
You know what the color wheel in my house was? we're doing blue today.
Exactly.
That was the color wheel. The color wheel was one color.
Baby blue was I love the baby blue.
Dude, I had a
full baby blue outfit.
I would wear. There was a store in Jersey Gardens where you could get jackets for $10 of college sports.
Incredible.
And I would have a baby blue jacket. I would have a lime green jacket.
It's like, how do you like so many
purple
teams?
Jacket.
Yeah, because I need all the colors.
And they go, "Do you like the teams?" No.
No.
And here was the big thing. We were such little scumbags where I'm from that, like, literally everyone go, "Oh, you like the Pittsburgh Pirates?" I go, "Nah, it stands for pills. Nah, it stands for piff. Nah, it stands it stands for pussy." Right? We were such little scumbags that, like, whatever the hat said, we would just go, "Nah."
Yeah, for sure. This is a huge part of, like, I guess men could express themselves with a lot of different colorways through sports.
It was remarkable.
And that's what you would do. I would have a lot of jerseys was because I wanted a lot of different colors to wear, and then I could matchy all the way through. And you could rock like a red, like, say, Houston Rockets Yao Ming jersey, and then a red Yankee hat. Like, you could mix cities.
There was no rules.
Yeah.
The colors.
It was more the color was the rule.
Spike Lee was the person that first invented different color Yankee hats.
Really?
He was like the person to put it on the map.
Oh, okay.
He's like, Yankee hats isn't about the Yankees. It's about style.
Okay.
It's about making sure that you're repping New York and you're still matching your outfit.
I guess I would have thought Jay-Z just because he raps that line.
What's he say?
I made the Yankee hat more famous than a Yankee can.
Yeah, because he wore it.
Okay. But he wasn't different colors.
Think about Spike Lee. When Spike Lee, the even just time frame.
He was before.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I came onto the scene. Like, G-Unit was probably what I would see matchy. Like, that era of fashion is when I started paying attention like that.
Totally.
Like 50. And he would always match in his videos.
I mean, yeah.
All of those guys.
It was incredible. Well,
yeah, for sure.
I have to say this. As like a millennial, there's some stuff that we did that was bad. I think matchy was incredible for us.
I agree, and I'm still matchy. I got the purple phone because I was wearing a lot of purple at this era in my life. I need matchy.
I think that if I'm wearing a black shirt, I'll wear black shoes.
Yeah, 100%.
I just can't even mentally do that. I white shirt, I'm wearing white shoes. I just can't even fathom not doing that.
That's crazy. Yeah, white shirt, black shoes, white shirt, like Air Force Ones, I'm thinking, and a T-shirt. To not have them match is crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I'll wear black pants, black shirt, white shoes.
Yeah. Okay.
Because then at least
it's all right.
I'm adding like a little checkerboard.
Yes.
Or it's
which
even
is probably
sicker?
something you wouldn't have done in high school.
What's even crazier?
What?
Is I'll do black pants, black button down like this, white tank top, white shoes.
Okay.
So I've upgraded to 2 colors.
Okay.
This is my maturing. I upgraded to 2 colors.
Okay.
Something that millennials did that is completely embarrassing, and I'm learning from Gen Z that we should follow their ways, not our ways, is wearing suits and sneakers.
Okay.
The suits and sneakers.
That was a miss. Millennials have a lot of hits.
A lot of hits.
A lot of hits. We got.
I'm looking forward to Freaky Friday or Freakier Friday. Okay, can't wait to see.
We have
Lindsay,
so many hits,
right?
Yes, but
the suit with the sneakers,
tough.
What are we? Baby, you're not a track star. Like, what are we doing? We're gonna have to run.
I know.
Gen Z does this beautiful thing, and I'm learning from them, of like. They have a nice event. They wear slacks and some nice shoes, some loafers.
Yes.
I go, and I don't want to dress young, but I want to dress how they're showing up for the event. They go, this is a nice event. I want to show up and look nice. They do that by putting on nice shoes and slacks.
I think it's probably because of Jordans. And Jordans were more expensive than dress shoes.
100%.
And it's like, we're going to wear the Jordans. We're going to wear the most expensive thing in our closet to the really expensive outing.
And you're wearing a price tag rather than a look.
Correct.
And I'm guilty of it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, of course.
I'm fucking guilty of it.
But sometimes you need to see it on other people, and you need to see other variations of it to understand how it looks on yourself.
I've never worn sneakers with a suit, though.
Okay.
And I know that's popular. And hey, you might have done that at your wedding.
Yes.
You might have done that.
You might have done it at your wedding. It was a very popular trend. And millennials, we follow trends, and that's okay.
And that's what
We're not talking shit about you.
No.
But it's sometimes
good to grow.
It's good to grow. I agree.
We still don't. People from the 80s aren't still rocking the huge puffy hair that they were, the permanents that these women were getting. Do you remember those?
Yes.
Right? The style grows. We change.
Yes. And we take things back from certain eras.
Maybe that's not the perfect example.
Yeah, because I think we cycle with certain things, but I do agree with you. I was never on the suit with the sneakers.
And they even made sneakers that were dress sneakers.
And it was kind of like, I like to dance. It was like fun. Or maybe you would do the sneakers at the reception. I've seen that also. You gifted the whole wedding party sneakers for the reception.
I don't
because
mind
you want
that
them dancing
as much though.
Yeah. See, we're back on team millennial immediately.
Well, I don't mind that.
I agree. Yeah.
I'm more thinking of like you're going to an event and you're like, hey, I'm wearing a suit and sneakers with the event.
Yes, I see.
Right? I think that actually to what Gen Z does that they are doing right is they go, I have a nice event. I want to make sure I look nice, not by showing up with the most expensive outfit, but by showing up with something that's a little elevated.
Yes, I agree.
Beautiful.
Most of my wardrobe is like graphic tees, which I want to change, and I'm gonna change soon. But I even just first need like more tees, and then I'm gonna get nicer shirts.
Yeah.
Which is what it is. I had someone that I went on a date with 2 years ago give me notes
On what you wore.
like what I'm currently wearing. About
Recently.
what I need, what I need to get in my wardrobe to complete it. And she works in men's fashion.
Can I ask you?
And offered her services to me for $400 a day, which is iconic.
Wow.
But she's like, yeah, you gotta clean it up. But I agree. It was like,
Did she
and I'm like,
reach
this
out
is
to
an
you,
issue.
or did you reach out to her?
We were talking, and then it came up. I think I opened the window about how I need to go shopping.
And then she sent you an
Correct.
invoice.
She was just like, yeah, I can help for this price.
Damn.
And also just gave me then notes and like some tips that I could just high level,
Which I get. You have a business. You don't need to be giving that out for free.
Sure,
you know?
yeah, of course.
But you can't afford $400.
No, I can't afford $400 in clothes, let alone someone to follow me around and give me advice.
Yeah, man.
But this is what is out there, I guess. People are paying that much money to put together these outfits. And she said that was a discounted rate.
Robbie, it's good to know.
It is good to know.
Because when you see people that are super stylish and
for sure.
some
all
of them you have to realize have no fucking personality.
I agree. Well, this is funny too.
They have no personality.
I know.
They're paying for personality.
They are paying for
personality. You can buy
personality.
personality. You can buy style.
And I know you've seen this shirt as well. But you know this Tumbelo company that I get pushed all the time?
No.
You've definitely seen their shirts.
Tumbelo. We get pushed different stuff. You know what I'm getting pushed right now on Instagram?
Definitely get pushed to
How to delay your period if you're out going on vacation. My Instagram truly thinks I'm a woman.
This is the shirt I saw. I've seen this shirt all over New York, and it's like I think these guys think that
I've seen that shirt.
They think that they're being like, this is the company. And I went in this store at one point, and I was going to buy a shirt when we went to Portugal. But now I see them everywhere, and like I think they kind of sell uniqueness, but it got into a certain point where so many people were wearing it all over the city, where I've seen like 10 of each variation.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, it's not unique.
It's not.
And I'm sorry for these guys. It is what it is. And this is also my struggle because I want to be unique in my fashion choices. So I need to find stuff either that's like mute, like I'm
classic.
The personality. Yeah, exactly.
Or
it's like the no brand thing. I'd rather have no brand than the tiger that everybody 1 in 100 guys is wearing.
1,000%. When I teach comedy, I always tell people don't wear graphic tees, don't wear shirts, because busted tee was a big thing when I first started.
Busted tee?
It was a brand where it was a funny t-shirts.
Okay, people were wearing funny t-shirts to do improv.
And I would always say this. I would always go, hey, it's a bad night when the t-shirt's funnier than you, my friend.
That's a lot of nights.
Yo, it's a bad night.
A lot of nights.
I would tell the people, I go, listen, guys, let's not wear funny t-shirts because we never want the t-shirt to be funnier than us, okay?
Yes, that's some great advice. Yes.
Like, oh, God. So it is that idea of personality you get to shine your personality.
Yes.
And I do think that some people are paying $400 or $500 for people to dress them so then they don't have to have a personality.
Yeah, for sure. Which that's the whole fun of it to me.
$500 to get dressed. You go to a bar where you can't hear a person talk and you just stand in the corner, and you went to Pilates and you have a personal trainer at Barry's boot camp.
Yeah.
It's a rude awakening in the morning.
Yeah,
I think a woman would rather wake up to me having a night terror.
Yeah. I agree. 1,000%. It's not even close.
Then someone finding out, they go,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I got to wake up. My dad says I have to get down to the firm right now.
Yeah. See, notice that guy didn't have an accent.
That's me, no accent.
Yeah. But I agree with you 1,000%.
No, I'll wake up
They're trying to find a personality. But,
and they go, what's the matter? What's the matter? I go,
that's not what they like about you. That's just what they're willing to accept.
What's the matter? What's the matter? And I go, nothing, babe. What's the matter with you?
Yeah. That's nice. Now he's all chill.
No, what's the matter with you?
He's gaslighting me.
No, I'm not gaslighting. I'm just.
What do you mean? You were just screaming. That's what's the matter.
Yeah, it happens. What's the matter?
Yeah.
It's good to remember that, like, people could buy personality.
For sure.
It's good to remember that.
A lot of people are trying to do that.
People try to buy everything nowadays.
I don't think you can buy personality. You have to work on yourself
to
create a personality. I guess you could buy.
Can I tell you this?
Singing lessons or whatever. Basketball. Like, you can make yourself better or go to. I want to say therapy, but I don't even know what's happening at therapy anymore. I don't know.
Can I sound bad, man?
For sure.
You could buy a lot of stuff to make something good. A lot of Disney rides, if you got rid of all the stuff that they bought around it, the ride itself is bad.
Yes, that's true. For sure.
Winnie the Pooh ride?
Yeah, that's what the rides are. The rides are a show. It's like half ride, half show.
Yeah, you're right. Bad example.
But that's what it is.
Yeah. But that's what people do that with their personalities, I'm saying.
Half show, half thrill.
Yeah.
Or you just want all thrill. You want Six Flags, baby.
I'm not
you
even
want
Six
Nitro,
Flags.
Nitro.
I'm one of those rides. Remember when you go to a amusement park and you had to sign a waiver to go on, like, the slingshot? I'm a fucking slingshot.
Oh, the slingshot. Yeah.
Where
you
it's
have to pay extra.
Yeah, you have to pay extra and sign that, like, if I die, it's okay because I was in New Jersey.
And then people would scream. You're like, they would come down to the bottom and you would hear that.
And it would go over you.
Yeah, they would be right over you. And you would just watch them.
Yeah.
I remember that, of course.
That's a complete opposites of a Disney ride.
You're right. Yeah. That's Six Flags Great Adventure, baby. All thrill.
All thrill. All personality.
All
personality. Oh, hey, how you doing? No, they're lucky they even named it the slingshot.
That's what it was. It could not be better named. It's a giant bungee cord.
I know. That's all they did. Oh, no, it's a fucking slingshot.
Yeah.
I wish that was the name of the ride.
It's a fucking slingshot.
I don't know. It's a fucking slingshot. Hey, have you been on? I don't know. It's a fucking slingshot.
And you have to pay more.
Yeah.
To potentially die.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a good marketing technique,
for sure.
honestly, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Right? To, like, have to make people sign a waiver that this is even scarier if you're a thrill seeker.
Yeah.
Tremendous.
And that's what people went to that park for.
Yeah, that was one of the big reasons.
For sure.
But people are wild. Robbie.
What's up?
You're a wild hog.
Wild hog?
You're a wild hog.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Sure.
You'll take it?
Sure.
Call me a wild hog.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
You're a wild hog.
Anyways, so
that was a little tame hog.
I know.
I want wild. There we go. There it is. That's a wild hog.
Oh yeah. So you know what blows my mind about you, bro?
What?
I can't. You just live a life that I couldn't even fathom.
Okay.
Do me a favor right now.
What?
You have your key on you. Pull it out.
Yeah, my key.
This is what I. When someone goes, "What is Robbie like as a person?" This is what he's like. Pull out your key.
I'm a lot of things.
Hold it from the ring.
I'm a lot of things.
This is him.
How I enter my apartment. I thought we've done this already. You've made me do this before on the podcast.
Because it blows my mind, Robbie.
This isn't the first time.
No one should live like this.
I think last time I didn't even have a ring.
Yeah,
now I have a ring.
Robbie, no one should live like that.
Well, I had years where I would just put it in my wallet. It was like my credit card. The key was in the wallet like the credit card.
Robbie, no one should live like to
I have a case on my phone for the first time in years.
I yelled at you the other day.
Well, I paid to fix the phone.
You paid to fix the phone, and
then
you're
I'm
over here
with plans to trade it in when they release the new phones. But maybe I'll just keep it. So I'm like, I paid to fix the phone to up the value for the trade-in. I need to at least preserve the fix for the 3 months. So I bought a case.
after it came over, and I said, "Didn't you just fix that phone?"
Yes.
And because there was no case on it.
Yeah.
To live with one key like that, Robbie, really shows how free a spirit you are.
I told you people can't live like me. They wouldn't be able to. The things that stress people out, I'm like, you wouldn't be able to live my life. People wouldn't be able to live like you either.
No, I'm not. We're not talking about me.
You're right.
We're not talking. Yeah, people don't know how hard it is to fight the devil every night.
You're right.
To pull out that key. If I was on a date with you, Rob, first off, congrats to you.
Congrats to me. Congrats to you as well.
Congrats to me as well. Congrats to me.
What would you
Congrats to
do?
you.
There's a woman. You're on a date with a woman who has this key.
I would forgive a woman. I wouldn't forgive you. I wouldn't forgive a woman.
So you're a woman. I'm the man.
Why can't we be gay in this?
We're a gay couple.
We're not a couple yet. Slow down, babes. We're in the first
because gender dynamics matter. All right, so we're gay men on a date together. Congrats to you. Congrats to me.
Congrats to us.
And we have a key.
What do you mean
I have a key. I have a key on a ring.
This kid's rushing the relationship. You're rushing the relationship.
And what do you do?
What do you do? I'm going home. You're
going
moving
home.
too fast.
I'm moving too fast.
You are. We have a key. We're in a relationship. It's a first date.
You see the key. What do you ask about it?
I go. If someone pulled out the single key like that,
you would be like, "Oh, is that for a lockbox or something?" It can't be for his home.
I would 100% go, "Oh, did you just lose your keys? Or is this a new apartment?"
I see.
Is this? I would question it.
You think it's unattractive?
Yeah,
it's a red flag. Having
a single loose key in your pocket is.
I only need one key to enter my apartment.
Scary.
So I need to make up fake keys.
Yes.
Or just get a keychain.
Get a keychain.
What does your keys look like? Well, you have a car.
My car key isn't on my keychain.
I wonder what most people in New York have.
They have about I have about 4 or 5 keys and a couple of keychains.
Some people just have a fob now.
A what?
Like a fob. To get these fancy buildings, you just have like a tick.
Oh, they have the iPhone thing.
Some people can get into their building just on the iPhone too.
You're right, man. That's terrifying, isn't it?
I mean, everything's terrifying.
We
live in a terrifying world. But I don't know. I guess I'm in the minority.
To have a loose key in your pocket. To be walking around with a loosey?
Yeah. I guess. I'm playing with fire sometimes. Taking my AirPods out above a grate. And I'm like, what am I doing?
You do that?
I don't realize, and then I like do it, and then I'm like, I have them here, and I'm like, I gotta just do something, and then I just do it, and then I'm just like, I'm playing with fire
on a bridge above lava.
I'm playing with fire.
To pull AirPods out above a grate is like an unwritten rule in society you don't do.
I know.
I have a question. If your AirPods fell on the track, would you jump down and get them?
I would think about it. I would see when the next train is coming. If it was 10 minutes next train and it was like the case. Then maybe I would run down and get it. If I could see it.
Yeah.
And there's no rats.
I wouldn't.
You would just let it go.
Well, here's the thing.
What?
Imagine I couldn't get back up and then there's a whole news story. How'd Sebastian die? He got hit by a train? No. Not fit enough. And then Trump will be like, "This is why we have the presidential fitness coming back." So when people drop their shit on the train,
you don't want to be a poster child for the presidential fitness.
Literally,
that would be horrible.
If my AirPods fell on the train track and I couldn't get up to get them and I died of a train, President Trump would have me and go, "This is why we need the presidential fitness test," as he's drinking a Diet Coke.
That can't be your legacy.
My legacy,
the presidential fitness test cannot be tied to your legacy.
Can't be a reason to do the presidential fitness test. We should all have to do chin-ups. This man, he cared about his podcast. He went to pick up his thing and he died because he didn't take the test.
didn't take the test. You did it every year, right?
I cheated.
How did you cheat? Oh, you told me this.
I cheated. There was
You can't cheat most of them.
But ones I can, I did.
How? There's only one you could feasibly cheat.
There's multiple push-ups you could cheat.
We had to do them in front of the entire class, and they would count.
One at a time?
One at a time. Is that not crazy?
Now that is a form of abuse.
That is crazy. In
Can
hindsight,
I just say that
crazy.
is abuse.
I did well, so I liked it. But in hindsight, it's crazy.
Actually, they should. Public school should have to pay for therapy if they did that.
Sure.
They literally.
And it was only middle school, right? I don't think we had to do it in high school.
Oh, I did it in high school.
Oh, really? I think we only did it in middle school.
In middle school, you were 12 years old.
Yeah, at one by one doing the chin-ups. And it would be like one guy and one girl would go. So it would be one guy and one girl doing push-ups together. One guy and one girl doing sit-ups together. One guy and one girl doing the shuttle run together. One guy and one girl. It was a long V-sit and stretch. It was crazy.
I believe in people working out and like feeling being in a healthy body.
Sure.
And
this is supposed to be like an intro to that?
Putting it on display.
It's crazy.
In front of other people.
Also boring for the rest of the class.
Not actually, Robbie, I completely disagree.
You think not?
I think it's some of the biggest tea that you get in gym class.
No, but
you'll tell me what's going to be. What are you gossiping more about after gym class? A presidential fitness exam or how the kickball game went?
It's boring.
Robbie,
you talk about the drama of the school and kickball, like people can make out during kickball.
What do you mean people could make out during
people
kickball?
Could be
what type of kickball are you talking about?
People were crazy. People in my school were crazy. You could be doing all different types of things if there's kickball going on.
I didn't know that kickball was just a loose.
It was. You could.
Well, then I guess the presidential fitness test was boring.
It was boring. I also did good.
You could be creating a family and love instead of kicking a ball.
I placed in the top of my class, and I did very well in school.
It's boring.
And I don't think it elevated my social standing at all.
It doesn't.
It did not. Like, being good at it didn't do shit for my social standing.
But being bad at it will hurt you.
I see. It can only be used against you.
The presidential fitness exam.
Okay, interesting.
It's a pass-fail situation.
Okay, interesting. And passing does nothing.
Passing does
but failing,
nothing.
People start to talk about it.
Will ruin you, Robbie.
Interesting. So you felt ruined.
Robbie?
You were so high socially, and then you went into the presidential fitness test, and it was tough.
It was one of the toughest days of my life. This is why I cheated.
Did you not do? So you did the whole thing in one day?
Yeah.
That's better than what we were doing. Yeah. Every day a new event, and everyone's going up 2 at a time.
No, yeah, it was,
which was crazy.
Yeah, that is
in hindsight.
Well, I cheated on the mile.
Sure.
I hid in a bush after the first
skipped a lap. 2 laps or 1 lap?
2 laps.
Okay.
I skipped 2 laps, and then I jumped out, and then finished, and I got like. I basically my time was basically Olympic trial time.
You got to sit in the bush a little longer.
I didn't have enough knowledge. I didn't do enough prep work. I didn't know Ocean's 11 that shit.
Okay.
I just went in loose with the fraud, you know?
Okay.
I went in loose. I didn't know how long a mile should be. So I hid in the bush, and all of a sudden I ran like a 4-minute mile. And my teacher's like, you did 1 push-up and did 0 chin-ups, and now you're doing a 4-minute mile, Sebastian? Let me see you.
Stamina king.
Do 1 lap. So he's like, wait. So your first lap was 3 minutes, and then the next 3 laps were 20 seconds each, Sebastian? Well, then this is when the guy made me run it again.
Solo.
With all the kids that were absent. So everyone sat in the bleachers and watched us run a mile.
Tough.
And you know what, man? Nothing is harder than being 15, 16 years old, finding yourself, and then being a little chubette who has to run a mile in front of his whole school.
That's tough.
I was like, they'll forget about it when I played nicely in the play. I go, I better get the damn fucking roll so they can all forget about that monstrous mile I ran. But I just overshot my mile.
Yeah. So you were in high school.
Yeah, I was in high school.
Interesting. So do you think it mattered? I'm surprised you couldn't make being bad at the mile cool.
I wanted.
There were kids that were like, they didn't get, like, they were in shape and they just walked it because it was cool to not.
Rob,
what?
That's the thing. They could have done good.
I see.
If I walked it, everyone go, he's walking because he can't do good.
I see. But I would, I guess.
That's what it is.
I told you this story before. He fucking put thumbtacks in a whatever. This was the quarterback of the football team.
Put thumbtacks?
Thumbtacks in like a straw.
Uh-huh.
Blowing out spitballs that are actually thumbtacks, which is fucking painful.
To who?
To people that are trying in the mile. And I'm running the mile.
New Jersey, a place
earnestly. I mean, you have everything in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Fuck that kid. But
that's tough. That's making it
that's
hard.
mean. That's really mean. Yeah. So I'm sure he had 3 guys posted up with him walking it. Just their only role is to laugh with him. So, but you're a good guy.
You forget that.
What?
That some people's job in high school was just to laugh and not say anything.
Yeah, for sure.
And those people really did grow up and they did create our country. The people
they just are followers. Like
yes.
They believe all the nonsense that's going on in the world.
They just go, let me just try to have as much of a good spill off from this as I can. They're just looking for spill off.
Yeah, that's a good point.
The people that are just laughers looking for spill off.
They just want to be on the right side. They go, am I going to be on the Robbie side, who's genuinely running the mile, or the kid who's just walking, blowing thumbtacks at Robbie's fucking neck?
They're constantly doing actuary science to see who's going to win.
Yes, that's what they're doing. Yes. We give them the benefit of the doubt that they can even do.
They're doing actuary
algebra.
science.
I don't know if they can do algebra.
They're probably going, which one?
Yeah.
Right? But they're just looking for, these are people just looking for spill off.
Yeah.
The laughers in high school that wouldn't cause up a stir, they're just spill offs.
Yeah.
I'd almost rather a person that speaks wild, so then I go, wait, shut the fuck up.
Sure. You have something to say.
Yeah.
No, it's wild. It was wild.
Tough. Sorry to bring up the
presidential fitness test.
Problem for a lot of people. Stressful.
Yeah, I don't know.
Rob.
It was stressful. Also, I want to shout out my hat. I'm wearing Jason Selvig, who came on the podcast.
Nice. Shout out.
When the podcast ended, he gave me this hat. Billionaire Shouldn't Exist.
I've been watching some of his spots.
That's good.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah.
Everybody, the Good Liars. We love Jason Selvig.
Yeah.
I think he is an extremely thoughtful guy. And if you didn't listen to our episode with him about the world and where we're at, I thought it was a nice episode. Yeah. I like talking to him. I could talk to him every week.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
He's a cool, nice guy. Loves
Great
comedy.
Guy. Loves
thoughtful.
comedy.
Loves wrestling.
Loves wrestling.
I think people that like wrestling, in my opinion, is a big green flag.
Really?
I think that's a playful man.
Yeah.
I think I think people shit on guys that like wrestling, but in my opinion, a guy that likes wrestling is willing to buy into something that he knows isn't real, but he's buying into it for the fun.
Yeah, and it's created some good actors.
It's dramatic. It's drama. It's
similar to what you do. It's similar to improv.
Yes.
In a way of like, if you can do that, you can do a lot of other things.
Yeah,
like it's hard to do.
It's wrestling is extremely.
You're
difficult
executing on a high level in front of a ton of people, and you're having to play like 4 roles.
Yes, but I even think the fans, that people like shit on the fans of that.
Yeah.
And sure. I think that the fans are people that are willing to choose a side also.
Okay.
And they're willing to go, I'm standing by my man.
Okay.
That's loyalty. Literally.
So sports fans, so there's some redeeming qualities to sports fans. It teeters into a little bit of a mental illness. What that also I think is like real sports. Whereas wrestling is more for the fun in the show and the soap opera. Whereas like my relationship to LeBron and then some people's relationship to maybe The Rock is probably different.
Yes. Definitely different.
Yeah.
I just think it's fun. I think it's a green flag when a guy is able to buy into pretend.
Of course. Always.
I think if they're able to be like I know this is made up, but isn't this fun? And to be like, oh God, I got so wrapped up in pretend it hurt me for a second. I think that's so beautiful.
Yeah, that is. I love a silly man.
I love a silly man that could go, No, but he hurt him. He should hit him with the chair, right? No, how can you betray him, right? Like to feel bad about. It's usually in wrestling we're feeling bad about betrayals of friendship. Like at the end of the day,
and it's nice because it's all fake.
It's all, and
that's what makes you feel good about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That you could walk away and go, "Wow, I really got to feel those feelings. Thank God my life isn't that."
Yeah.
Thank God I'm not having to deal with that. But it was good that I got those feelings out.
And their life isn't that.
The wrestlers.
Yeah.
I know.
It's all just like a play.
It's probably wrestling's probably the closest thing we have to Shakespeare.
Yeah.
In modern,
it's
because
a soap opera.
It's soap opera.
It's like a live soap opera in a theater, and not even just like a theater, Broadway theater. Only can fit 2,000 people, 3,000 people. They're playing 60,000 people.
4 nights a week.
Which is crazy.
And here's the thing. Also, Shakespeare, they would perform and people would be reacting to them in the moment. It was much more of a communication between the audience and the performers in Shakespeare.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like the Globe was a rowdy place.
And was it a Globe? Like, was it a circular theater?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I tried to get in. I tried to get in, but I couldn't. It was closed for an event when I was there.
Okay.
But yeah, I did the outside of the Globe.
I think I had to pay or something. I couldn't get in either. I was curious.
Yeah.
Of course.
I would have loved to seen something. But anyways, it was an interactive experience that the people would be responding to the performers on stage in Shakespeare, just like how people in wrestling fans are responding to the wrestlers as they're cutting promos or they're shaking someone's hand and then punching them in the face.
Yeah. I saw a video of like how the refs kind of control everything, and like the producers will be in the ref's ear kind of being like, is he all right? What's going on? Like they're regulating everything.
It's so cool.
And I saw it was like somebody pushed like a fan and the producers are like, he can't be doing that. Don't push a fan. Then they're like, oh, it was an extra. So I guess they had an extra place in the audience to get pushed to kind of add to the illusion. But it's show business through and through. Which I love.
I mean, I do love that too.
And it's thrilling. Live entertainment is thrilling.
I also think that there's something why I think the Savannah Bananas, that team, why I think it's getting so successful is because there's a dialogue between the fans and the players.
Okay.
The fans are able to sometimes choose whether that's an out or not.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There's like these rules that
I didn't realize that
there's so much fan involvement. I think that's why Shakespeare got so popular. One, it's great stuff. I'm not taking away from the bard, but like it was an interaction between the audience and the performers,
which is fun.
And in wrestling, why people love it is because there's a dialogue between it. Improv, why people love it is because they feel just as much a part of the show as we do.
Which is very fun. Yeah, I like when it's like that.
What's beautiful is they're there for the moment of discovery. They're there for the moment of, ooh, this idea it appeared before all of us at the same time.
Yes.
And so they're there laughing along, guiding people, informing us like what kind of show we're melding together. Just like how in wrestling, we're kind of like dictating how the crowd is feeling about storylines. Storylines change in wrestling based on
the crowd.
The audience, not in the moments, but like
for the week planning. Yeah.
They're like, wow, I didn't realize how many people loved him when he turned heel. I can't believe how much it shook everyone.
Yes.
We should know that and play with that in the future.
Yeah, that is true.
I think when fans feel like they're a part of something, that's when real love is there. And like people want to like there's all this talk of community.
Yeah.
We can't shit on wrestling community.
No.
I just think that they get like a bad name.
No, absolutely.
So I'm not even a big wrestling fan anymore. I was when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But I just got to give love to some of these people, you know?
Yeah, for sure. In 2018, I saw Matt Rogers they would do I Don't Think So, Honey live.
Uh-huh.
And they would have 50 comedians come up and do 1 minute of I Don't Think So, Honey, which was like a bit on their podcast. And it's just like the fans are involved because it's like you say I don't think so, honey. They reveal the I don't think so, honey. The whole crowd erupts. It was just fun. Like a call and response. It was unlike any show I'd ever seen. And I was like, this is incredible. This was so unique to anything that I had seen because the audience the entire time was on their feet, cheering, clapping. It was
they're a part of the show.
You're a part of the show.
The drag is the same way in a lot of
drag is for sure the same way.
You're a part of the show.
Yeah.
And I think so.
Drag queens are crazy. People don't realize drag queens like
wild.
It's a wild art form.
Yes, they're
so wild.
They're living wild.
They're living free.
Yes,
and they say some some crazy shit. And it's fun. It's
They're having a good time.
The whole show is built on it's interactive. It's a community. It's like the gay community comes together, and we're gonna have this whole community event.
And as much as I hate crowd work, the audience was a part of the crowd work, and
Yes.
why I think those clips pop so much.
Yes, for sure. And yeah, crowd work, but I think there's a way to do it well.
Me too.
Which I guess the Matt show, I thought for
100%.
sure toed the line. Like wrestling toes the line.
Yeah, there's a way to make people feel involved. The more that you feel like, oh, you're a part of the show as much as I am.
Yeah.
I think is important.
Yeah. Not to talk shit, but whatever, I'm going to tell you. I told you off mic, but the Costco guy is a failed local New Jersey wrestler. One of my friends wrestled him.
Oh!
And like, it kind of makes sense. I don't know if he's really cut out. Like,
I did research on this.
And what did you find?
He was a failed wrestler.
In New Jersey. Like, he was doing the circuit. And like, that makes sense. Short form content is garbage. Yes. And like, he couldn't thrive in a real performance art scenario. No. Even in like gyms in New Jersey. Not the WWE, but even just like going around
small
gyms.
Platforms.
And clearly he was drawn to it.
Can I say this?
What?
I think that we should make certain rules. If you tried to get famous and you didn't get famous, you're not allowed to force your child to get famous.
Oh, that's a good rule.
Right? I'm not even trying to blow people's mind.
Sure.
I think it's like kind of given.
Yes.
If your goal for your life was to get famous and it didn't work out and you're like, my kid.
No, the kid.
Not allowed.
Yeah.
Not allowed. Your kid, you have to skip a generation for everyone that tries to get famous.
I agree.
Even if you're
the
famous,
kid finds it later in life, that's fine. But you can't force fame onto the kid.
It cannot be, it has to be an older thing, you know? It cannot be you're videotaping your child as a baby in a construction uniform.
It's incredibly, it makes me give me the ick. It's
it
crazy.
Needs to be, we need to skip we need to skip a childhood.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, yeah. Because you probably wasn't forced upon you as a child.
Nah.
My parents were like, absolutely not.
But here's the thing.
He cannot even go to, if I wanted to go to audition Disney, no shot. My dad was like, no way.
My parents said no,
They thought it was a death sentence if I were to become famous as a child.
1,000%.
Yeah.
My mom was like, no, because we got the call to audition for the Cars for Kids commercial.
Of course.
As we know, that's part of my lore.
This is the lore of Loud About Nothing.
I got the call to audition for KARS Cars for Kids.
Yeah.
I could have been, and I would have crushed it playing the fake piano.
Yeah.
Which
is funny because she made you perform Don't Want to Miss a Thing when you were 7.
It was
that was for one person.
It was for the community.
Yes, exactly.
It wasn't for the television.
Yes, exactly. It was almost the opposite.
I know.
Which I love.
And the fear that I would get famous.
Yeah. And go down that path.
Joke's on you. Did it anyways.
Started late.
Joke's on you. The first drink I took was, damn, could have been in that fucking commercial.
That's why you started drinking.
I started drinking because I saw how popular the Cars for Kids commercial was.
Oh, that's funny.
But no, I think that there should be a rule that your kids can't do that.
Yes, I agree.
You can't put that on your child. And
it's sad.
We should.
And he loves his dad now, but I don't know. We'll see how it all shakes out.
We should put him in timeouts.
He needs to go in timeout. Is he not in timeout? I haven't seen him in a long time.
He's happening. He's still
in. Okay.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I've just expunged him from my algorithm, I guess.
And he does this thing that every fucking influencer does.
What?
Release a song. Every influencer releases a song.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
And they're bad.
I don't know if Instagram sends you a message once you hit 250,000 followers that you must release a song. I don't know if that's a thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
it's part of it.
There's something that...
It's part of it.
Everyone, once you hit a certain number of followers, you need to have a skincare routine that you're selling yourself, pills that are some sort of vitamins, and release a song.
Yeah, it's crazy. I saw, Kylie Jenner's doing the skincare routine with her daughter.
With her daughter?
Yeah. I don't know. Just like, whatever. This doesn't seem great. But
it's not right, Rob.
It's not great.
It's other countries don't allow
kids
online.
Which I don't. Oh, but there's this whole thing about now they're gonna make you do facial recognition to get kids offline. But
what do you mean?
Which I don't love. I think they just want our facial recognition.
They have it.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
They have it. So we're fucked, bro.
You're right. We are fucked. Anyways, I'm wearing my billionaire shouldn't exist hat. Thank you, Jason Selvig. I wanted to talk. So there's a shooting in New York this week. And before I get into it, somebody walking around New York City with an assault rifle who's clearly having a mental episode is not a good thing.
No.
I don't think this is a good thing. I'm not like happy that this is happening. I think, yeah, it's dangerous and scary for someone to be walking around New York City with an assault rifle.
Especially in a place that guns are prominent out.
Yes.
And
no.
like that.
Yeah,
People
for
always
sure.
say New York is so dangerous. New York, it's not.
No, I don't feel that.
Yeah.
I feel fairly safe.
Yeah, me too.
In New York, I would say. Because you're surrounded by so many people and sure. So I don't think it's a good thing that there's assault rifles even in the world. If I could snap a finger and every assault rifle would disappear, I would snap that finger 10 times out of 10.
Military, get rid of them.
I don't want anybody to have. I don't think bigger weapons equals more peace, which was kind of the promise. The person who created the machine gun, that was what he thought it would end all wars. Mm-hmm. And it's just the person who Oppenheimer thought creating the atom bomb would end all wars. This theory has been proven false since we started making guns.
Yeah.
So I don't love all that, obviously. Mm-hmm. But what really just is blowing my mind, especially talking to people that their main exposure to the news is the mainstream media, is the way that this is being covered, which is that this guy had CTE and was trying to go to the NFL, and he went on the wrong floor and accidentally killed a Blackstone executive, which to me is insane because the person that he killed was fairly specific. I would say not fairly, very specific. It is the person, the CEO that's in charge of the fund that is buying up single family homes in America, which is in turn creating a housing crisis, which is in turn creating homelessness, which is in turn driving up the price of affordability for a home in America.
Making people have to work more hours for companies and not have a life.
Yes.
And then depend more on being alone.
For sure. Yeah. And then this company, Blackstone, owns other funds that also then control and own large percentage stakes in other industries. Mm-hmm. But one of the most evil jobs, I would say, in the world, or at least in America, that I talk to you about all the time. I'm like, they're buying up these homes. Houses. I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen. There's 28 vacant homes for every homeless person in America.
Such a crazy number.
Yes.
To think that, we'd rather keep them empty.
For sure.
To be
housing is not seen as a right. It's not seen as, a human need. It's seen as a speculative asset in America. It is something that you buy and sell and make a profit off of. It's not a place to live. Yeah. Housing is not viewed as there's no humanity tied to housing. Not even a luxury. It's you buy something hoping to sell it. It's if you don't care about Pokemon cards and you're just buying a Charizard for $500 and in the hopes of selling it for $1,000.
Yes.
You're treating it as a speculative asset. Whereas your nephew wants Pokemon cards because he thinks they're cool.
Yeah.
This only thinks they're cool for I need a roof over my head and a place to live.
Yeah.
And then you have these people that are just buying it, they're not treating it as human. There's no human aspect to it.
Sure.
So to tell me is just insulting that the media and the way that this is being covered and the way this is being pushed is that this crazy person accidentally killed one of the more evil people in the world, controlling this fund, the CEO of a fund that is literally in charge of buying up the housing supply and raising the price on people. I don't believe that.
It's too much of a coincidence.
It's too much of a coincidence. And it's just they don't want that to be the story.
They're not even saying who she is.
No.
On most news stories.
No. They're saying mother, whatever, community member, they're not saying what the fund is and what the fund does. I understand they don't want another Luigi.
Well,
they don't want people to.
People started using it as
a rallying cry.
A Luigi'd. When they would go, she got Luigi'd. People hated that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And look, is it good? This guy killed innocent people.
Bad.
That's bad.
Yes.
Luigi killed one person. This guy killed innocent people, which we don't love. And again, I don't want people walking around New York City with assault rifles. I don't think that's a good thing, and that's not what I'm advocating for. But just to see the way that the news is covering it, trying to push this lie that this guy had a node in CTE and he just accidentally happened to kill one of the most evil jobs in America. You don't want to think she's an evil person. I understand people want to be like, oh, their humanity and all of it. They have an evil job, and someone is pushing the button. Someone is in charge of buying and selling. Like, there are faces to the evil that's happening in the world. It's not just magically happening that the housing prices are going up.
Yes.
It's not magically happening that people are working their lives away.
And people blame the system too much.
And the system, yeah, there are faces to the system. And
and you and I talk about it all the time, trying to do more good than bad.
Every day, I'm just like, what is my net impact? I think about net impact a lot. And I think like a lot of people, with like this woman included, is just like, you could do the most net impact by quitting your job. There's a lot of these jobs that are just fueling this world that we live in.
Yeah.
That is horrible for people.
It's not even like do something good. Just stop doing the horror.
Yeah, and I don't think they really realize how they're contributing. Or like, oh, I'm just working at this company. She knows. She has to know. Rob, you can't be that.
That's so high up.
You can't be that level and not understand the macroeconomic effects of what's happening to these people. But it's very sad, and I want to talk about a little bit just like where the working class is at, because I don't know how many people that listen to the podcast are really in this situation or really understand. I don't know where the people that listen to the podcast are at, and I hope that people aren't in these situations, because it's not a fun way to live. But so I get my chicken wrap from the deli, and I'm talking to the guy that makes the wraps, and I see him all the time, and I'm like, you work all the time? And I'm like, what's your schedule? And he tells me 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., 7 days a week. He's 25 years old.
Yeah.
That's his schedule. Mm-hmm. I go to my place. It's like a Chipotle alternative. This place called Hot Peppers. I love it. I
tried it even with my onion problem.
And it was, you couldn't have it. They had a location in Astoria. I'm messaging them for years at a point of like, when are you going to open the Brooklyn location? Brooklyn soon come. Brooklyn soon come.
You even went to the podcast page to message them.
I did. Of course. I wanted more clout. This is where I used the clout for, to get local businesses in my neighborhood. I'm like, when are we opening the place? And I'm talking to the woman there. She commutes 2 hours each way. An hour and a half during the week, 2 hours on the weekends each way. So 3 hours or 4 hour commute to this job 6 days a week, 1 day a week. She has to be in person for class. That's 7 days a week. I have friends in my job that are commuting from the outer boroughs. I worked 14 days in a row.
Yeah.
And they're not full time. Like, they can't get full-time benefits. There's people that I know that are commuting from, the Bronx to Brooklyn each way to work a minimum. Yeah, if you're not from New York, that's like a long, to make minimum wage. And I don't know if people understand how bad things are for working class people. And I think working class people, it's like your work is for a wage, an hourly wage. That's how you're making. Like, if you're an hourly employee, you're a working class person. Yeah. Like, your work is sold on the market for a wage. Your labor, whatever. So that my labor is worth, say, $17 an hour. And it's like, it's very difficult to try to increase that wage. There's a lot of things that are forces that are working against people, that it's not just like, oh, you work really hard and you'll get a better wage. These are some of the most hardworking people that I've ever met.
I hate when people
7 p.m. to 7 a.m., 7 days a week, is nobody would be able to do that. Like, there's so many people that can't do that schedule. And I just want people, and it's like Republicans to some extent are a lost cause, but like liberals, there's a lot of people I think that are liberal and live in New York City that don't view these people's issues as their own. I don't think they realize how bad they are, and I think that these are the first things that get chopped, like helping these types of people when it comes to making an agenda.
Which is
and
crazy.
It's like, this is why they lost the election. This is why we didn't win the election, because these people saw and of course you're a woman, you see abortion rights and you want that. Of course you're a gay man or a gay woman, you want like to have your rights protected. And it's like, those things were kind of promised, I guess, in the agenda. And like, that's why I voted ultimately.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of these people don't see themselves in these agendas because they get chopped. When you're serving the billionaires, the people that are working these types of hours and this type of life, their lives aren't going to material change that much.
They think that their work is less important than other people's
work. Yeah, for sure.
And at the end of the day, this is labor. Can I tell you something?
What?
Someone providing you a sandwich, in my opinion, is more important than moving fake numbers around on a computer.
For sure. Or even not. Even developing the tech that is going to be using on our phone that is like actually doing something, but it's probably being used to just make somebody who's ultra wealthy even more wealthy.
Sure.
And granted, are maybe the people, you work for Sweetgreen. sure, your labor is used to make somebody who's ultra wealthy more wealthy, but I think it's more of like out of necessity. Whereas like certain people that are working for these companies, it's like this is a choice.
Yes.
It's not a survival
And it's
need.
a choice. Sadly, it's a choice based on what vacation you want to take that year.
Sure.
Like I'm willing to
you're
be
conditioned-
evil. I'm
Sure,
willing
yeah,
to do
yeah,
something
yeah.
more evil, so I
Yes,
could stay
yeah.
in the premier resorts rather
Sure.
than a lesser resort.
Yeah,
at the end of the day.
yeah. Oh yeah, that sums it up.
Yeah. I want to have the suites at the hotel rather than just the room.
I think it's how we measure success. I think we measure success very individually. I think it's a lot of things, but I just want people to understand the bounds in which the working class is working and exhausted right now, and like more and more people are going to enter this as the world worsens.
Working class
Yeah, that are going to be
level.
working
Yes.
their whole life. Like
I mean,
they're going to
you
be
and I are
spending.
both in this world.
Yeah, I
Not-
work every day.
Yeah. Me
And
too.
this is a
I'm
choice.
hourly wage.
I would say I could go work in corporate America.
Yeah.
But
You have a
now I
business degree?
sell. Yeah, sure, for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm like choosing. I want to build this podcast. I believe in this, and like I'm like I want to have a part-time job because this is also a part-time job, and I can do two part-time jobs together. So I don't want to complain.
Sure.
I think it's nice. Like I like that I'm in this situation,
Sure,
whatever.
sure.
But it opens my eyes, I think, to people that are not choosing this.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Because that is a reality.
yeah, that's a reality. And
is-
they view me as like an ultra success story. And they
Uh,
look up to me, which is nice. And they'll be like, "This, it's so cool that you're doing that, and you have this on the side." And
mhm.
like, I don't have to work all day every day there. I work every day, but not all day every day.
Yes.
And there's people that have to work all day every day,
Yeah.
which is tough. And I don't know, like, we need to think about these people when we're creating an agenda or trying to think about a world moving forward.
Because one, it's a lot of people. It's going to become more and more.
Yeah, and it's
too.
just inhumane.
Yeah. Yes.
And if we pretend to care about humanity, I mean, there's a lot of things that are going on in the world that we need to like think about these people
Yeah.
when we're moving forward with some type of agenda. Like no trans people spoke at the DNC last year, but there was people from ICE, and now all of a sudden we hate ICE, obviously, but it's like, how come we prioritize that for this big tent theory? It's like, I'm telling you, there's a giant tent of people that just work their entire fucking life. And I don't know if people really realize that, or if I don't know if people are building relationships with the people that like give them their food every day, or like
You should.
check them into the gym, or like clean their hotel or whatever. I become friends with those people.
Me too, man.
Yeah, no, I know you do.
That's very important to me.
Yeah, of course. That's community.
Very important to me.
You can't just be a community with the
And I
people
get
of
angry
your
at
class.
them, and they get angry at me, but that's part of the community too. You know, it's
What
you
you
and your
getting
pizza
angry
guy.
at? Oh,
I mean,
me
they
and my
overcharged
pizza
me
guy
today. I had
already-
to go back and tell them.
Yeah, my pizza guy's crazy.
No,
But
I know, but
I
that's
am
also,
trying to be friends with them, and I'm trying to be like, well, let's
have
fucking,
a real relationship.
yes, have a real relationship.
Yes. That's always very important to me to be.
Yeah,
like,
you need to have a real relationship with the people you
to know
live
the
with.
people that you're around.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't imagine to be a person that like acts above
Yes.
other people.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I feel very lucky that I did drugs.
Yes. You say
Why?
that.
Because I knew I was always a few choices away from being XYZ. You know,
Yes.
you could see that road sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
And I saw many roads, and I feel blessed that it brought me a lot of empathy in that way.
Yeah, and there's
And I know
you
that's not
can't look
I'm
a
not saying
certain
do
way.
drugs,
No,
you
for
know
sure.
what I mean?
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I feel like that opened my eyes to stuff like this. You know?
Yeah, not to look a certain way at a certain person.
No,
Yeah, which is important. But
it's very important.
no, I think there's obviously a lot of liberal people that listen to this podcast, and I hope that they understand just the working class struggle. Like, I can understand how a guy got to the point where he's like, I'm taking an assault rifle to New York. I don't think it's good.
No, yeah.
It's bad. This is a symptom of a bad world that's very cruel that we live in.
It's also crazy that we're not getting the truth.
They're getting the truth. Like, you're fooling. It's like
I mean, you and I.
a guy just went to go kill the Joker, and like,
Yeah,
or whatever. And you're gonna tell me that he intended to go,
he didn't like it.
yeah,
Didn't like the
kill the
TV.
NFL.
Yes.
It's just like whatever they're trying to say. It's like, oh, he wanted to be in the NFL, and he accidentally ended up at the Joker's headquarters and killed him with an assault rifle.
Yeah,
And a crazy person, nonetheless. Again, this person killed innocent people,
not good.
was not in a good state of mind, should not have had an assault rifle.
But the lying about it should show
The lying
us
is
how
the propaganda.
how scared they are.
Yeah.
Like how much they're trying to protect themselves.
Yes.
Because they don't want us to realize.
Yes. Which is that's more of my issue with the whole thing, is the lying, I would say. Because it's like very predatory. Blackstone is ruining America, like at a certain point.
Yeah.
Or ruining the working class and making a lot of people's life hell. Another like a lighter propaganda. I saw the New York Post. I mean, they're just trying to do hit pieces on Zohran every day because he represents a threat to the billionaires.
Bosses.
Yeah, your old boss.
My old boss, my old New York
I
Post.
mean, I wouldn't say they were your bosses.
I was doing stuff on
there
Sex
was
and the City.
producers, yeah, that you got to work with
Yes,
that were
it's
pretty
fine.
cool.
Yeah, I never was talking to anyone from the Post.
No.
If I'm being honest.
But they got trying to make him look bad, Zohran, and they're saying, oh, he stole a table in college. And then you read the story and you find out the future defund the police mayor, or the future defund the police mayoral candidate, which is a crazy way to frame a person.
It's a wild credit to give.
It's a wild credit.
It's a wild credit.
A wild credit to give a then 18-year-old.
You're truly truly
just
trying to just
the most
make
biased media that
Yeah.
could exist. So sure, the future defund the police mayoral candidate took a table from like his shared common area in his dorm and would put it in his physical room to play beer pong. Like most people did this in college. I hate to break it to you.
Monster.
When you go to like pregame, you go, oh, we're going to play beer pong in the dorms.
Yeah.
You go, oh, there's a table in the common area. We'll just get that. Or some people would just play it in the common area. But if you don't have an RA that's cool,
Yeah.
you bring it into the dorm and you play games on it.
And here's the thing.
And they're like, he stole a table. Mr. Ethics, effing ethics. What? I don't know if they don't realize or they just have no one cool that's working at the New York Post. This is very common college behavior.
Very common. And also, he's paying to be in the dorms. He's
Yeah.
paying to use that table
Yeah,
occasionally.
that table is 1/20th his if
And
there's 10 rooms on
He
the
didn't
floor.
steal it. He used
No.
it for his 1/20th of a time and
Yes.
then gave it back.
Yeah. I doubt he was like taking it back to Queens with him
There's no
when
way.
it ended.
There's zero chance. I'll tell you this: no one is allowing anyone that lives in New York's apartments they're not allowing new college furniture into their
to come
apartments.
back, yeah.
They don't have space.
Yeah. From like I think he went to school in Maryland.
There's no way.
Yeah.
To use something that you're paying for to use,
But this is the level of propaganda that we're being fed, and it's just like I hope.
and
I
people
mean,
just read the headline
yeah, and I think people. That's another thing.
and they go, "What a monster! What an
Yes.
asshole!" I knew
Well,
it.
if they want to get off their defund the police, it's just
They're
like
hitting-
we'll put an article out. We'll re-mention that he wants to defund the police because that's a huge buzzword for people.
By saying that, they know instantly they're gonna rile people up.
Yes, but it's like we can't keep falling for the propaganda, and it's unfortunate.
Well, it's not even for. It's not for us, Rob.
No.
But I don't think even we're probably talking on the podcast. I don't even think it's for people that
No,
probably listen to the podcast.
New York Post thing, I think, is most people that listen would agree with. But I hope people that listen really understand how bad things are for working class people right now.
Yeah.
And like, this isn't a way to live. And at a certain point, something has to give. Because it's just not. It's just not a sustainable way to live.
I think that the more people know about that truth of the way life is,
Yeah.
hopefully the better things can get, you know?
Yeah,
That's what you have
because
to
it's
hope.
closer to coming for you than I think you going the other way. And I hope that like when we build, I see Combos like gearing up to run again, and it's like we cannot build the same agenda.
No.
Like we need a much more radical agenda.
No. She's not going to win.
I mean, yeah, we'll see.
I mean, if she does, it also wouldn't help anything. It would
No,
just
I don't
continue
think.
down this horrible
Yeah,
path.
100%. So
Whatever.
we
I
need
don't know.
something.
Yeah.
We need change. So that's what I wanted to I don't know. Billionaires shouldn't exist. I wore my hat today. And I wanted to speak truth to this propaganda. Because I feel crazy.
It is
And it's like
crazy.
I have a
'Cause
small
we talk
platform.
on the phone about it, and,
Yeah.
and I go, well, they're saying this, well, they're doing that. Like you and I are debating what the truth is, and you're like, wait, look
Yeah,
at this
yeah.
thing now, you know, right?
Yeah.
You have to. Robbie is having to do homework in order to
Oh,
figure out.
we always have to do homework.
Which is crazy, but people
Yeah.
don't have time to do homework sometimes.
I know. It's what I talked to my mother, and she's like, the only news story I see is NFL, NFL, NFL. My roommate, he's talking to his mother, NFL, NFL.
Same. I told you,
ESPN is running this NFL story.
boomers watch cable.
Yeah.
They're not online.
And I'm like, it's crazy that nobody's mentioning that the person who's literally in charge of not single-handedly, but the fund that is creating a housing crisis in America, the woman in charge of that is the person who died, and we're going to claim that's an accident. Yeah. That's quite the crazy accident.
Yeah.
Quite the surprising accident.
Tough. Tough.
And I don't believe it.
Tough that there's this group of people that they're literally able to trick.
Yeah. Or at least it's non-story. Oh, that's bad. A crazy person, NFL, she died. Whatever.
Yes, it's
I'll tell you this: nobody that works on that floor at Blackstone thinks he was trying to go to the NFL.
Oh, 1,000%.
I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you this.
Those people aren't going to the office for quite some time.
Even the NFL isn't stressing.
No.
The NFL isn't.
I don't think Roger Goodell is stressed at all.
No.
So, yeah, I just hope that the people that listen to the pod are on the same page. But when people generally reach out to me and are positive, so I feel very thankful that I have a place to talk about this because it is cathartic.
That is good, Rep.
Yes, but anyways, velour jumpsuits we love.
Shout out,
millennial fashion.
Shout out. So thank you all for being here. I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your week or day, whatever you're doing. I hope you have a good time. And we're gonna jump over to Patreon. We're gonna talk a little bit over there. If you want to support the podcast, that's a great way to support the podcast over on Patreon. If not, share the podcast with a friend or comment on the YouTube or share the clip with someone or whatever way you can support. It truly means the world to us, whether that's just telling a friend, hey, I listened to this cool episode, check it out. That's really awesome for us. Beautiful, Robbie. Hit the music.